about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufrene doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufrene. Once it's certain we're all happy friends, and all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the After Show Chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufrene.
Oh, hello. I'm Severus Snape, and I implore you to watch the After Show Chat at 9 p.m. Central Time on Sunday nights on YouTube, unless otherwise notified. I'd say this because I think it would please you.
It pleases me, all right. Hey, everybody. It's Harold Dufrene from After Show Chat. All right? From Lockport, Louisiana. Look, not only do we sing, but we dance. Just as good as we walk. And in Lockport, we just started a new dance called the Tighten Up. This is the music. Tighten up, baby. I don't know why I said that. We're singing this. It has nothing to do with the Blues Brothers, except for the theme song right there. And that was the opening to Tighten Up by Archie Bell and the Drells. Tighten Up. Hey everybody, it's Archie Bell with the Drells. All right. I don't know why I said Archie Bell. Don't have nothing to do with the Blues Brothers. I don't know why I had that opening. I didn't know what else to do. All right, gang. Welcome to Blues Brothers night. I don't know if I could wear these sunglasses all
I know,
night.
yeah, this is not really
But we're going to do the Blues Brothers tonight. And we're going to have a fun time. Let me take that Blues Brothers song off. All right. Everybody. Now I got it. Now I wish I'd have the real music for the Archie Bell and the Drells when that
you
comes.
really come on. You set yourself up for that one.
I know. I set myself up for failure. Oh well. Just like I set myself up for failure to try to say Archer and Archid. So
It's orchid actually with the K sound.
I can't even say it right because as Dee said, you can't even say my name right.
It's true.
You
It's no fact.
How they're supposed to expect you to say something like that, but that's besides the point. Tell you what, here we go. Hey, I'm loading up something.
Okay.
Well, I don't have no more ads on my YouTube, which is awesome. Thanks to somebody. I appreciate it.
I added Harold to my YouTube family.
I'm part of the family now. Part of the family. I don't have to watch ads. No more ads.
Family.
Yeah, I don't have to say no more ads. Here we go. Archie Bell and the Drells.
Hi, everybody. I'm Archie Bell with the Drells of Houston, Texas. We don't only sing, but we dance just as good as we want.
I know, this is such a good song.
Oh.
Just started a new dance.
Mm-hmm.
This is the music we tighten up with.
Yeah. Listen, watch. I want to tell you.
Tighten up on the drum. Come on now, drummer. I want you to tighten it up for me now.
I want to get to the part.
Yeah.
I want to tell a story real fast.
Okay.
Tighten it up.
Tighten it up.
Yeah.
Tighten it up. Yeah.
Now let that guitar fall in.
I'm going to listen to it till I get to the part where I want y'all to hear it. All right. We're going to have a story about that song. Well, wait, I'm tightening up. I still hear to tighten it up, but y'all can't.
Yeah, he's jamming.
Do the tighten up. Oh, yeah. I got to share this again.
Yeah, put it back on. You're jamming.
Oh, there it was. All right, let me go back.
Do the stand up. Everybody
Here
can do
comes
it.
my part right here. Watch. Here it comes.
Yeah, now. Yeah, you do the stand up. Yeah, now. I said if you can do it now,
Oh yeah.
it sure will be tough. Now look here.
Here's the part.
Come on now. Now make it mellow. The stand it up now.
All right. When I worked at the casino, I used to have my cabin, and they would play this song. Like this was like one of their on their rotating list.
I bet. Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every morning you would hear this song, and you'd always hear ba 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 ba, do that, and then you just it's time to wake up.
You're like, all right.
Ba, ba, and it plays so loud. Ba 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 ba.
Do you feel like, does that like make you think of waking up now every time you hear it?
Makes me dance. Do
Yeah,
that,
it's so
tighten
good.
up. I love it when I hear that song on the radio too.
Yeah.
Do that, tighten up.
Oh, it's so good.
I know I was gonna do a Mr. Muscle or something with it.
Ooh, that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost like Ride the Whale or
Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not so much like the whale. That's the.
It would have been like, dude, I'm flexing them up or something like that, you know.
Oh, I
Dude,
smell a new
muscle.
song.
Dude, I muscle up.
Oh, that's
Dude,
good.
I muscle up. I'm going to do the intros in 1 second, but we were at Rouse's at this little town, and this guy behind us in line, he was one of these muscular dudes, I told Lexi, I said, Mr. Muscles could take that guy on anytime. He thinks he's muscle. And I said, but I can't go tell him that because Mr. Muscles ain't around. So I can't go tell him.
You're going to get your butt kicked.
Look at me, Mr. Muscle. All right. Thank you, Mr. Muscle. All right. Nate is in the house. Nate, so good to see you, Nate. We didn't know if Nate wasn't sure if you'd be making tonight, and he's making it. But I tell you what, Nate would have watched later. And Nate has been giving me a lot of engagement on my videos. I appreciate that, Nate.
Thanks.
Yes. And he complimented on my speaking ability.
The opposite of the person telling you that.
Yeah, well, it was on the same. It was on the same post. It was in the same post. Nate made a compliment and said, "Oh, now you told me, I always said foot wrong, and now, because I always I would, if I want to say it, I would want to say full, like that.
Yeah.
And then somebody says, "Yeah, but then you said orchid wrong, orchid wrong, whatever." Whatever.
Like you said, you were focused on saying "fuck" correctly. And
Yeah,
that is working.
I had other priorities. I wasn't thinking about the second word. But anyway, if you didn't see that. Yeah, they do, Steve. I'm curious about Steve. Welcome, Steve. I'm curious. Well, thank you. Maybe y'all can teach me how to say arch.
It's just orchid. It's just a K sound.
All right. Oh well.
That's it.
I never learned that
It's
word.
okay.
I never. I told them, I said, don't get mad. I'm the same guy who says my last name wrong, Dufrene. So don't get mad. Steve, who got woken up? I'd like to hear that story about God.
Oh yeah, I am here. Yeah, he got
getting woken up in the morning. It's like 6 in the morning. That wasn't no tighten up waking up to. Nobody went blowing his door.
Not a sweet tune.
Yeah. John W. Davis. Yeah, I was blasting that in the park. Oh, you should have heard what I was blasting. No wonder. And I played it loud for him too. I think it might have been Halloween. I'm not sure. No, I think it was Face to Face. Yeah, it was Face to Face. Popo. I'm gonna play that video in a little bit. John W. Davis, I saw, found him a new what's John W. Davis, what's your character? What's the guy who comes out for Halloween all the time? He found a new hat for him.
Ringmaster Crow.
Yeah, Master Crow, Grandmaster Crow. Yeah, hopefully he found a new hat. Tiny Tim, are you still on for next week?
Oh yeah, let us know. Nice.
Yeah, let us know if you're still on for next week, or just let me know privately or whatever. Jen Huff's in the house. Don't worry, Jen. I've got a mystery song for us today. Ooh, child. All right, Allison Perry. Allison Perry, I promise you we will get to this tonight too. I have it right here, so I don't forget. Yes. Mother Teresa. Oh, gang. Forgot to mention. There's somebody missing. Now, I don't know where this dude is because I forgot all about what part of the country he's at tonight. And I remember y'all mentioned at the beginning of the show, but I had simply forgot. I didn't hear from he's MIA. He's not on social media. I mean, he is. Hope Mother Teresa heard from our own Angelo. I don't know what he went to some music
festival, right?
San
Francisco. That's what I thought. He was in San Francisco. Yeah. That's what I thought.
It's the one with John Waters. John Waters is hosting it?
I think so.
So he sent me the thing one time, and that was like the coolest thing about it. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he sent it to me too.
I just was like, wow. It was like so many cool people on there. I was like really impressed. So I hope he's having a great time.
Well, yeah, except I didn't recognize none of them because I'm a grandma.
Oh, because you're old.
I wonder if I hope Angelo found my heart. You know, I did leave my heart in San Francisco.
Yeah, he threw it in the river.
He said, look what I found, a arrow tart. I'm throwing it in the stinky river over here.
Stinky old river. I hope we love you, Angelo. I hope you're having a great time. We miss you.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Doughboy of Doom. Happy after show chat Sunday to you, sir. At Doughboy of Doom. And I'm sure we're missing a few people, but I'm sure there's people watching and silently and quietly. I did leave it at a buffet. I did leave it over there, John. How you knew? Well, you know me too well. All right. So he is down for next week. We'll revisit Tiny Tim's float footage next weekend. So that's gonna be a fun next weekend. Just as a programming note, next weekend we're gonna have Tiny Tim. The weekend after is SummerSlam, so we're gonna have to have our discussions about SummerSlam.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. That's on Sunday too. It's 2 nights.
It's 2 nights.
It's by us. I should know.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna do a regular show, and then the week after we're gonna try to do like we do every year, a special Wednesday night show live from the gathering with Gene and Ramona, which should be a fun time always. So we're working on that for the gathering week. So we are working on that. And then we have a guest coming on, and then we'll move on from there. All right. But gang, tonight, it is. Well, I tell you what, I think Lexi, let me see if Lexi's watching before before we go on to the movie club, because the movie club is going to come in a little bit. But in case you don't know, we will be talking the Blues Brothers right over here. And we're going to have fun. I hope everybody watched it and did their homework like Allison said earlier.
I can't wait to talk about it.
All right, we're gonna have fun talking about it, and it'll be a blast. So, and in case you don't know, it's hard to see, but this is the city. This is not a stinky river. This is the city. It is not a stinky river. It's the city of Chicago. It's just hard to see.
I know. I got this video, and you just can't.
There we go. There we go. The beautiful city of Chicago. Beautiful. When I visited Chicago one time, and I enjoyed myself I liked it. Me and Mrs. D had a good time. Gene, y'all up there? Y'all visited a few times?
Yeah, we went. I went once when I was like in college, and then me and Ramona went one time.
We saw the Malenko show on the way to Hallowicked.
Yeah, we were in Detroit, so we like went there for a day.
Yeah.
And like went to the lakefront and then went to the Wiener place, and
And we ate at Staropolska.
yeah, we had really good Polish food. Yeah, and we did all the touristy stuff. We didn't really see that much stuff there, but
I know we did the Navy Pier, and
exactly, yeah, we went there too.
we
But
went-
it was cold. It was cold and windy when we went.
we went in the middle of the summer and it was hot, and
Wow.
we rode the one of the boats, the speed boats that go and then they take you through the river. Through the city and the river, So, very nice city. We had good pizza, and we had a good time, and it was a great. All right.
I really liked it when I went. Definitely. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I always wanted to go back. I never went back, and that's one of my places. I really hope to win a trip to one day again, or get to go, visit one day again. Because whenever we went, I was at that Intel gaming tournament.
That's what they were there for.
Yeah, so I really couldn't explore. We couldn't really explore as much as we
didn't
wanted.
have much time. Yeah.
Yeah, we would just take a Uber and go to Navy Pier and walk around that area, and of course ate a Chicago dog and all that. Allison, I'm so glad. There is a lot of good. Well, Steve, we'll get to those fellows in a little bit, okay?
Illinois Nazis.
Oh man, there's Steve Templar, the Blues Brothers rule. I hope my opinion is good and positive. All right, gang. Me and Lexi, before we go do the Blues Brothers talk, me and Lexi found a new product last night. Now I found another product too. I did the review already, but I'm not ready to share the review I found of the product I got. I'm gonna put that on TikTok, and I'm gonna put that on YouTube.
I want to see. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, the product I found, I'm gonna put that on TikTok. And hey, Steve Man, how you doing? So I'm sorry, John W. David. I got my opinion. Don't worry. I have my opinion about Blues Brothers.
Whatever his opinion is, I think we can see the consensus with everyone else. So it's doesn't really even matter.
Exactly. I think. Well, let's say the Blues Brothers talk.
Yes. Let's do this little appetizer.
Yeah, I look at it. Maybe I have a different look at it. Okay.
I want, so.
Because I got some theories, but that's besides the point. All right, let's theories like this are scientific.
I know theories.
Well, I've got some theories about this Blues Brothers. All right. So let's see this review from me and Lexi. Let's take it away now. You'll see a different landscape over here. Here we go.
All right, gang. It's HD, Harold Dufrene, and Lexi. And we are in the major, awesome city of Donaldsonville. There's so much stuff over here. It's unbelievable. We had so many options for lunch, dinner. We even didn't know where to eat. We had so many places. Isn't that right? It was tough finding a place to eat in Donaldsonville. Why we're in Donaldsonville? Long story. But anyway, we did find a Dollar Tree. And I got the OG garlic dill pickle chips. I never saw these before. And they have them at the Dollar Tree. Grab you one there, Lexi. And I'm going to grab me one.
They smell good.
They do smell good. Are you ready? This is the crisp OG garlic dill pickles. Let's go. They're crispy. They're good.
Good.
Has a good little flavor, doesn't it? Maybe it needs a little bit more flavoring, but I'm giving these an A.
I'm giving these an A+.
Woo! Well, these are the garlic dill chips. I'll give them to you if you want to finish them. All right, gang. We'll see y'all next time.
All right, thank you, Lexi. Last night we were in the big city of Donaldsonville, Louisiana. What a city!
How many stoplights?
That was a lot. There was hotels. But anyway,
That's about it.
what happened with Donaldsonville, and it's a long story why we were there. Basically, we had I'm not going to get into the story, but we had we stayed there last night, and Donaldsonville is a very industrial city. They have a lot of oil refineries around there, and but no restaurants. Nothing like we found a McDonald's later, but it was too late. But there was only a Subway around there. We had to have Subway. So
Luxury.
right. Oh, Gene, I said it was a stinky Subway. I said it wasn't a good. I didn't tell you. I ate my sandwich at about midnight. It was the ultimate BMT. And I do not like Subway. Okay. I am.
Yes, that has like meat, like different meats on it.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you. It had like pepperoni, salami. That sandwich was awesome.
Wow. All right.
I was shocked. I was like, what?
Wow. Stepping up.
Oh my goodness. I ate it. I had a foot long. I ate it all. There was nothing left. Mm-hmm. Wow. As opposed to Cracker Barrel today. But anyway. Oh.
Did you film it?
No. It was late. Mrs. D was sleeping behind me, and Lexi.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We were in the hotel. I could have taped in the hotel.
Gotcha. No, I didn't know you weren't there.
If I did, it would have been another HD silent review. I should have did it and did an HD silent review.
That would have been a really good silent review because, spoiler alert, it was bad.
Oh, you mean Cracker Barrel?
I was talking about Cracker Barrel, not about Subway.
Oh,
Cracker Barrel.
Subway, I did. No, I didn't do. I did do a review, of course, of Cracker Barrel.
Oh, you filmed Cracker Barrel. Okay, then yes, yeah, that one I figured. Yeah, I'm like, you ate that in the room?
No. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
No wonder.
Subway, we ate in the room. I did not do a review.
Oh, I can't wait for the Cracker Barrel review.
Oh my goodness,
that one.
Mrs. D got.
Oh yeah.
Got upset. But anyway, I was on a journey to try their shrimp dishes at Cracker Barrel. Now, what made me decide to try their shrimp dishes at Cracker Barrel? I have no clue. I live in Louisiana where they have the best shrimp dishes in the world, and I go to a Cracker Barrel and decide to try it. We'll watch that review another day. But me and Lexi did find those pickles, and they were pretty darn good. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, they were good. The Dollar Tree. And I think that everything's starting to go up $1.50. A lot of stuff's going up at $1.50.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
They're going up a little bit at $1.50, $1.75. Then it'll be $2 and be
6-quarter store.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? Somebody else needs to build a.
I know, right? Yeah, we need a new discount.
Yeah. But at Donaldsonville, that hotel was empty too. It was like. Mrs. D went for the free breakfast the next morning, and this is the emptiest hotel I ever saw in my life.
Yeah.
And Mrs. D went, and usually when she goes down for breakfast, there's a crowd. They were the only ones there. They were the only ones.
If there's no one else at the hotel, there's not going to be a crowd.
Yeah. It's an industrial city where they have a lot of refineries, so I think a lot of the hotel was filled up on the weekdays when people are working.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Weekend, I mean, nobody's going to on vacation in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Okay. I hope nobody's going on vacation, but they have 6,000 people. Wow.
You kind of did, not really intentionally, but you kind of went on vacation there.
Yeah, I guess it was a vacation.
Staycation. I didn't know Lexi went. Really
Yeah. Lexi went because I said, well, we'll do that and we'll go eat a crack because that's real near. It's really near Baton Rouge, so it's like 13 minutes from Baton Rouge. So it's like on the outskirts of Baton Rouge. So sorry, not 13 miles from Baton Rouge, 13 miles from the outlet mall near Baton Rouge. So that's where the Cracker Barrel is. So And they have a
Right.
Jack in the Box at that outlet. Near the
Yeah, I was
outlet mall.
surprised you said you got Jack in the Box. I didn't know they had them
Yeah.
so far east.
That's the same Jack in the Box a long time ago. My friend Robert was with me, and we were going to a business. We were going to a business meeting in Baton Rouge. So that's on the way to Baton Rouge. So I stopped at that Jack in the Box at that. It's the town's name is Gonzales. So I stopped in Gonzales at that Jack in the Box, get us breakfast. He got some milk, and he took a big old swig of this milk. And when it hit him, it was rancid milk, and he opened up my car door so fast and started puking
Yeah,
at
get
it.
it out. Don't leave that in there. Nope, out.
Every time I pass there, I think of it. And then I'm silly enough to go eat there, but
There
it
you
was
go.
good.
Didn't get any milk this time.
Yeah, I know, Steve. Some of these places they claim to have a lot of people, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I
Like,
want to know, like, where are you counting them? You know, what's
yeah,
that? Yeah,
because believe me, unless they're all someplace else, I don't see. I don't know. It's
yeah,
like,
right. Like, what are you counting? Where?
Who are you counting? Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe there are people that never leave the house, and maybe there are. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, that's besides the point. All right, gang. I tell you what. Let's. We're about 30 minutes in. I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna go right into the. Gene, you want to do the after show challenge before we talk Blues Brothers, or is that more?
No,
after?
I'd rather do it after.
Okay.
It's very underwhelming.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Before we do the Blues Brothers talk, let's do this.
Okay.
Harold Dufrene is a guy we all know. Wastes too much time trying to find good luck. Entry sweepstakes all day long. People say that he is a loser until they see all the prizes rolling in. Then they wonder, how did he get his good luck? Did Harold Dufrene win this week? Did he win this week? Did Harold Dufrene win this week? Did he win this week? Will Mrs. Dufrene be happy this week? Or will Harold Dufrene be sleeping on the couch again?
All right, now last week I played Did Harold Dufrene win? And I pulled a swerve on y'all, and it was really Steve Templar who would have won if a water pump or aquarium pump or something of that nature. So the question is this week, did Harold Dufrene win? Or am I swerving y'all again? And somebody else might have won. Like somebody on the side of me over here. Not me sleeping. Maybe Gene won. Maybe Gene won that exclusive Switch 2 that they've been waiting for.
Or my a trip to Binion's Casino gambling hall.
All right, John W. What is it? Anybody? Nate says a winner. Allison Perry says HD is a winner. Y'all have confidence. Anybody else want to take a guess if HD was a winner? A winner. Yes. Mother Teresa said yes. Yes.
Yes, this time you did. Let's see.
Yes.
Steve
Steve
says
Templar
winner.
says winner. Well, gang, I did win. Right before the show came on the air, I won. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've been winning a few things. It hasn't been anything major. I don't know what it is. On weekends, I've been winning what's called the instant win. I'm sorry. Give me a congratulations song if you don't mind. Cheer. There we go. All right. Oh, thank you. I have to create my own cheers.
You didn't like announce what you won yet.
Oh, well, I've been winning instant wins for whatever reason. And if you don't know what an instant win is, it's a contest. You go on, you play a little game, and it's all pre-programmed.
Yeah, it's like a click. Yeah.
Yeah,
thing.
click. So I've been winning. I won like $50 a few weeks ago. Like, I won some Kellogg's lunchbox. I don't consider those major wins. I don't consider them because most of the, 50. And I know a lot of people say, "Ooh, $50. That's good," But I mean, they are good, and they help. Like I paid my cable bill with my $50. You know, I paid. You know, with that, I won $100 one time. And usually I pay my bills with those little $50 ones or something.
Yeah.
So this weekend, right before I came on the air, I was entering my contest about 2 hours before, and every day I play this Opry land, Opry,
Okay.
Nashville Opry, whatever it is, game, and I was an instant winner. I won $350, which is pretty good. Now I won $350. Now the only catch is, let me share this. It's to this place, Western Wear.
Oh, look at that boot. 2 legs and 2 boots. Summer love.
Yeah, so I won $350 to
Now,
this.
it's like young hip Western wear. This is young people. Like this is like 20s Western wear.
Yeah, so it's $350. Yeah, it's $350. Now, if you look at the prices on these boots, it's $315 a piece. All right.
Wow.
Now they do have shirts.
Earl, the Dean, or the Doc.
Now they do have shirts and whatnot. They have jeans and everything else. But I mean, it's up there, $235 for this belt.
Yeah, it's not as pricey. Well, and I assume it's like all leather, so it's really.
Yeah. These jeans are $135. So I went in the. Let me happen going here. I went in. Now, whenever I win these prizes, I've won prizes like this before, where you have to go shop at their store, and it's all legit. I mean, I'm gonna get $350, and you get free shipping because they give you a code for free shipping. So it's $350 worth of free.
They better freaking give you free shipping if you're paying $350 for something.
Yeah, and and a lot of the stuff, like if I'd win, like I won like Fanatics gift card, a lot of sports gear, and me and Mrs. D just goes in the clearance section and just racks up on clearance shirts because we don't care, But so I went into clearance section, and so I go in the last call section over here, and see what they have, and they do have some sales. But I want to point out something to you. Okay, there's blue jeans and everything else, but look at this men's Buckaroo denim trucker jacket.
Wow, Buckaroo.
Now, can you see HD wearing this trucker's jacket? $79.
Well, especially not since it's only an extra large.
There's 2X.
No, I mean I think that'd be too big for you. And did you think you wear an extra?
I wear an extra large for my jacket.
I feel like that would be big on you. Okay.
No, but look at that nice trucker. I could put on my cowboy hat I already have, or Mr. Muscle's cowboy hat, or whatever, and get me a trucker's jacket. Look like, or I could get me some boots. I ain't getting no boots, but a win's a win, right? Look at this pearl snap shirt right here. Look at these.
Yeah, I mean that's some nice. It's not really your style, but it's some nice stuff. Yeah. I wear that jacket. You could get it in a 3X.
Look at it. Now I'm not getting this. You see, they have the logo in the front. I ain't getting nothing.
Oh, you don't want the what is this? Tacovas.
Tacovas. Yeah, I ain't getting that. Nah. But I'm gonna probably let Mrs. D spend the money.
Oh, I bet there's some nice stuff for her on there. She could get a nice pair of boots. They don't have to even look like cowboy boots necessarily.
Yeah, and they have purses and everything else.
Oh, nice, yeah.
All right. Yeah, there you go. But Doughboy, that's not my style. I agree with you. That I'm more of a grandpa.
Get the jacket, cut the sleeves off, and throw some band pins on it. That would look really cool. But yeah, that's not. You see who has the cut off sleeves in this?
Yeah. That's a good idea. If I'd be like about
see, John said the same thing. Get the jacket and put metal band patches on. Everyone's on the same.
Yeah, I know. You can, but again, I like you know me. That's not my style. That's not my style of wear. I listen to the music. I consider myself a punk rocker, but guess what? I'm more of an undercover.
I could see you wearing that jacket like back in the 90s when you had a mustache.
Probably can. Probably could. And
Yeah, I
I
feel
would.
like I've seen you wear like a leather version of that. Not leather, like a brown, like suede-ish, maybe. I'm just imagining the 90s.
But even then, I was more, I'd wear my I'd wear my punk rock shirts and all, but it was more. I was never too, because this is just how I was, It's like the same reason I don't have no tattoos or nothing, I'm very. I don't know. It's just not my style,
I do.
It's not. It's just not, But hey, trucker jacket. Maybe I could wear my trucker jacket and pretend like I'm what's his name from Smokey and the Bandit? Now I forget his name.
Now you're gonna have to answer that one.
Yeah, Jerry Reed. I could pretend like I'm Snowman, Jerry Reed from Smokey and the Bandit, and wear my trucker jacket. Hey, Bricker Boy.
I do agree with Steve. It does kind of look like someone's mom's jacket from the 80s.
It does. It does.
and that's like that's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if any truckers are really getting a jacket like.
Yeah, exactly. Trucker, but like if the trucker was like from a movie from the 80s.
All right, and then we'll do one more thing, and then we're gonna get into the Blues Brothers. So I went eat out this weekend. I'm sure a lot of y'all saw this on social media, but we'll play it on here. And here is my little experience with the, I like to call them po-po. Okay, I prefer to call them pigs, but I'll be nice to them and call them po-pos.
There's been a cop sitting on the side of me ever since I got over here. I don't know if he's making sure people are stopping at this 4-way stop sign or what, but he's just sitting over there. You can't see him right now, but he's sitting over there. I'll be honest with you. I don't like when cops sit on the side of me. It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Not that I am. Not today. But anyway. Okay. I'm at... All right. I don't do nothing. I'm not a crook, okay? I'm not a criminal, all right? I was just joking, okay? Not today. People are going to say, HD, what you up to? Not today. You're not doing nothing wrong, but what are you up to in your real life? All right, Kay. I don't know. That's it.
All right. I lost it at that point when I was ad-libbing.
Ramona said you're a criminal, just so you know.
Why are you a criminal?
I am.
I heard.
I pulled up like I'm looking at that cop and I'm like, man, what this guy? And then I couldn't even do my intro. I had to do the intro after because I didn't want to go in front of the cop and start doing my intro.
Yeah, totally.
Somebody who said that, I think it was one of our people, one of the people watching maybe said, you were talking to your dashboard and laughing your butt off. Of course, the cop's gonna think you're wrong. Popo. All right. Somebody said he watches that parking lot because there's a busy restaurant right across the street from there, and they make sure that they're not parking in the wrong areas. So I don't know, but there is a busy restaurant across the street from there. It's called the Ruby Slipper, and it is busy. I've heard a lot of people.
Did you eat there before?
No, I never ate there. Kind of reluctant. I have a worker of mine, and we talk food a lot, and he says every time he goes eat at that Ruby Slipper in Metairie right there, he ends up going visit the president after.
Oh, so yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
Could be rancid, could just be grease. Who knows? Yeah.
And he's an old man.
As a frequent unfortunate experiencer of that, yes, it could be anything.
Allison Perry, I could have had a chase scene. You're right. But I don't think my Hyundai Santa Fe could outrun a police po-po car. Maybe I can. I don't know. You know what? believe he must have been undercover because I think he had like a Hyundai or something. I don't know. 2 Hyundais chasing each other down the road. Who knows? All right, Popo. That was my adventures. All right, gang. We know what time it is. We are ready. Is Movie Club ready to go? Gene, do you see it up there?
Oh, let me look.
Yeah. Maybe I got to re-upload it.
You might have to.
Yeah, because we probably took it down.
We have guessed the movie. Yeah, I don't think we have. You know the song.
We probably took it down because we only do it every once in a while. Movie Club. So I take down the videos that we don't use to make room, for it. So I'm gonna upload it right now. So, gang, we are going to discuss the one, the only, I guess you could call it classic movie, The Blues Brothers. So we're waiting for the movie club theme to open to process, and I tell you what, while we do that,
I think it's there.
All right, let's go far. You want to play it?
Yep.
Go ahead. All right.
There's a real cool club on the other side of town where the real cool kids go to sit around and talk bad about the other kids. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it. There's Billy, Pickles, and Patty Cakes too, and Cubby's making mean jokes about you. You little twin. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it.
Now, it's time for the club that everybody wants to be a part of, the After Show Chat Movie
Club. All right. Here we go.
Oh no, it's the other one.
All right. Time for Movie Club with After Show Chat. HD, G, Ramona, and all the wacky cast of characters will be joining in on the Blues Brothers discussion. Have an opinion? Well, I do. So let's get it going. All right. Woo! Thank you. All right, gang.
Harold.
Yo.
Harold. If I was leading a real band for that, we would have got exciting once you said, "All right, here we go," and it wouldn't have been like that. Okay.
I know. And I said, "All right, here we go." Yeah, now like the low point, like.
It was a combination.
I even didn't do it right, like that when it was peaking. It was
I know.
like,
I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah, it was like get everybody not excited.
You needed a longer speech. That was the problem.
All right, so we're talking about the Blues Brothers, released June 20th, 1980. All right. Now, Blues Brothers was directed by the one and only John Landis. At the time, it was one of the most expensive movies made. Because of all the car chase scenes and whatnot. Now, I had never ever John W. Davis, these are some very cheap sunglasses.
20 demerits for your shades, and I get 100 points for mine being much closer. Thank you.
Yeah, these are just laying around. Oh man! Every time I open up this drawer, I see that is coming. All right.
No, just we were for the song.
Yeah. So directed by John Landis, one of the most expensive movies at the time made. Now I looked it up and I wasn't sure, but it did do well at the box office. Now I never watched the Blues Brothers.
when this movie came out in 1980, and let me see what other movies came out in 1980. Because you see all these. Okay, Stir Crazy came out in 1980 with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Yeah,
I watched Stir Crazy 100 times. Okay, I watched Stir Crazy 100 times. Airplane came out. Private Eyes. Go ahead.
what a classic. No, I just said Airplane.
That came out in the same year?
Yes.
No. I'm not, that doesn't surprise me.
1980 was, now, I know a lot of y'all won't know, but to me it's a classic. The Private Eyes with Tim Conway and Don Knotts. All right, now that's a classic.
Oh, that was your classic. I wonder why you didn't want to go see the Blues Brothers if that was your class.
Urban Cowboy, Caddyshack. My favorite.
Caddyshack, really?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, what a year. Holy
Yes.
crap.
Hero at Large. And I know a lot of y'all don't know Hero at Large, but that was John Ritter's movie debut. Very, very good. Holy Moses. All right. Fame. Holy Moses was with Dudley Moore.
Oh.
It wasn't a classic.
I was gonna say he's into the 80s.
Demi Moore. But you know where else Demi Moore was?
No,
great?
it was Dudley Moore.
Oh, Dudley Moore.
Demi Moore.
Get out of here, Dudley Moore.
And I think Richard Pryor was in that one. It was very controversial. But anyway, my favorite movie of almost all time came out that year, My Bodyguard, with the great Christopher McPeace and what's his name, who broke his nose, Matt Dillon, who got his nose busted. That Blaze sings about, My Bodyguard. Popeye.
Oh, Popeye. Ooh.
I mean, there was A World According to Gore. Flash Gordon. I mean, there was a lot of movies that came out in the
more crazy, well-known movies came out that year than came out in like the last 10 years. That's
exactly crazy. Raging Bull.
Wow.
All right. So anyway, at the
small
time, I'll be honest with you. When I was at school, and I was 67, I was about 13 years old at the time, probably. And people would always be talking about movies. They would say, "Oh, you got to go see Airplane. You got to go see this. You got to go see that. You got to go see Caddyshack. Oh, you're gonna crack up a cat." People, we were kids. People were talking. We didn't have internet, so we would just talk about sometimes movies at school. And I'll be 100% honest. Not one, and not maybe I have selective memory, but not one kid ever came up to me, and not none of my classmates said, "Man, Harold, you got to go see the Blues Brothers. That was awesome." Not one. They'd say, "Hey, you got to go see Porky's. Got to go see got to go see this. Got to go see
what? I'm glad what they did to that guy in Porky's. It worse.
Look, Up the Academy, Man Magazine's Up the Academy came. I went to see that in the theater. I would see Up the Academy, one of the worst movies of all time. Mad Magazine was so disappointed that they took their name off of it because it was so bad. All right, this was the worst movie of all time.
Wow. Do you agree?
At the time, no, I was cracking up, but now when I rewatch it, oh my God, that's a bad movie. But anyway, tickle your ass with a feather. That was a famous line.
Tickle your ass with a feather.
That was a famous line in there. Up the Academy, Ralph Macchio played in it. But anyway,
that's hysterical. I can't believe that. I never saw the movie, but I knew someone who always used to say that.
Oh, yeah.
So I have it in my head.
Wow.
I could go off on the Up the Academy discussion. But anyway, we're talking about the Blues Brothers.
I don't know. Yeah.
But my point is, a lot of these movies, people would always say, "Man, you got to go see this. You got to go see this." So that's where I got a lot of my movie watching. Now, nobody ever told me you got to go watch the Blues Brothers. That's a good movie. Got to go watch them.
And they were foolish. They should have told you.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was really for kids.
Yeah.
No, but none of the other movies I mentioned were for kids. For 13-year-old kids. But anyway, so I finally watched it. Now, let's have this little discussion. Number one.
I'm here. I'll be right.
All right. Number one.
Now, this is my own, and we're going to go around the table. We'll get everybody.
I can't wait.
Yeah, whenever, I mean, I'm assuming y'all rewatched it. Or
Yes, we did.
watched
Yes, we watched it last
we
night.
didn't
Yeah.
cheap out. We watched it.
Mhm.
All right.
And that's why it's even better.
Yeah, we can't wait.
I was watching that movie, and I believe, I forgot what scene I got to. I believe it was when they were in the country bar. And I'm like, or maybe a little past, or anything. But I'm like, all right, it's getting late. I was watching it later. I got to pause it. I got to watch the rest tomorrow. And I paused it. And I saw that it was 2 hours in. And I said, wait a minute. There's 20 more minutes of this? 20 more minutes? I said, this ain't going with the wind. This ain't Scarface. What the heck they're doing over here? This is supposed to be a comedy movie. Why is this so long? So it was too long for me. I'll be 100% honest with you, okay? Number 2. And this is my points. This is my points, okay? And we could discuss this each point after.
Harold. Yes, this is.
Yes, this is my opinion, okay? Number 2. I have this problem with a lot of John Landis's movies. Okay, I've watched most of John Landis's movies in the 80s and whatnot. Now, I didn't watch this crap in the 90s and 2000. You know, I didn't watch none of that crap.
Whoa, hold on. Let me
John Landis crap.
But I have a problem with John. I have a problem with John Landis. Every movie I ever saw of John, and I'm not saying everyone, because there was a few that was okay. But a lot of his movies, to me, are meandering. They are meandering movies. Animal House. I'm not a fan of Animal House. I am not a fan of Animal House. I just find I have my points, and I'll bring that up in point.
That one doesn't hold up for me. Yeah, that one does not.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking at his IMDb real fast.
I gotta say,
I want
to say one thing with John Landis because
go ahead.
I didn't get into, I always do the little research. So if I find anything else, I'll LYK. But just in the first blurb of the Wikipedia, I see here that he directed Trading Places.
Yes.
And that is really something else. That's a movie.
It's a movie, but again, it's a meandering movie.
Yeah, again, they could have cut some time out.
Yeah,
he's just a guy who wants to do what he's like, no.
Yeah, he wants to go the whole way. Yeah.
Yes, he does not do any cut. And I like Trading Places. I like Trading Places.
But I can already think of some stuff from Trading Places that doesn't hold up as well as the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. But it's a meandering, and Spies Like, if you ever saw the movie Spies Like Us, that is a meandering. It's good at the beginning, then it just meanders when they're in Russia, and it's just like, oh,
I know.
God,
I'll never forget, because I'm half Polish, and you already know, because anyone who's been on here has heard me say Nostrovia a million times. And in that movie, Spies Like Us, they take a shot and they say Nostrovia. And it's the first time I ever heard it be said that it wasn't my family saying it. And I was like, wow, look, it's in a movie. It was so funny.
Coming to America, meander. To me, it's a meandering movie.
Yeah, Coming to America. And don't forget, American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
Also,
wow.
Another one. You're right about the meandering.
Yeah. Now, the only one that John Landis, he did do.
And also, let's say right here, I want to say this. This is very interesting. He directed the Michael Jackson music videos for Thriller and Black and White. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. John Landis.
Like CGI before CGI.
Yeah. He does tell you the whole story, whether you want to hear it or not. You're going to hear the whole story. But now he did do the Three Amigos, which I love the Three Amigos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, now I got to go to the full list.
Yeah, but I love the Three Amigos. But I'll even admit that movie is Miranding. It just carries on to, like they're in the desert, and it just goes on too long. But anyway, he did what?
He did Clue.
Clue?
He was just executive producer. But
I didn't think he did Clue. But anyway, he did Oscar. There you go. You ever saw Oscar with
And
Sylvester
don't worry, he
Stallone?
did Blues Brothers 2000.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know he did the Stupids too. Oh,
He did. I know.
Wow.
He did the Stupids with Tom Arnold. Oh, I was gonna say it, and I said, you know what? Nobody remembers it. Don't say
oh
it.
my goodness. All right.
So much.
I know that one too.
All
I know
right.
that movie.
All right. So gang, so that was my issue with it, number 3. Number 4, I got an issue with. And I told Gene this. A lot of John Landis's movies, not all of them, but a good bit of them, like Animal House, even Trading Places a little bit. And Spies Like Us too, I think almost. They have, excuse the term, they have assholes as main characters, which is hard to relate to. Now, people are going to say, oh, the Blues Brothers weren't jerks. This is my opinion. That restaurant scene, those 2 guys just turned me off. Right now, it just turned me off. When I watched, and again, I never saw it before. But when they're harassing those people, just trying to eat a nice dinner, like Harold Dufrene, trying to eat a nice dinner with my family, and they got to go up to strangers. Oh, how much for your women? I want to buy your daughter and you. That's two jerks. I cannot.
that was kind of the point.
I know.
You know, that was the whole point of that scene was for them to be, and I agree with that, and that part especially.
Yeah.
That's the one. Really, that was the whole joke. That was one of the only jokes in the whole movie that I was like, oh, that doesn't really hold up. That's a little yikes. But that was the point. They were
trying to get him fired. Yeah. They were trying very
That's a jerk.
I know.
I said, look, I don't want to be part of your thing. I have a good job over here. Man, I'm paying for my family. I have an awesome job. I'm making a lot of money. No, you're quitting. I'm going to be a jerk in here and get you fired and make you quit. That's a definition of an ass.
That's a definition. Yeah, I can't imagine that any of the movie was enjoyable to you because that was the whole point. Was that he just like messed their whole lives? They messed their whole lives up for that.
Yeah,
and they weren't even going to pay him.
That's exactly what I want to see. Maybe I'm old now and I don't find it funny, but somebody has a good job and you're going to go in there and ruin it for them, dude, because you want to be in a band.
No, you're right. I don't disagree with your attitude, but it worked. Right, Steve?
It worked. I still don't like the characters, but that's me. Okay, I'm telling you. Look, I'm just going off the cuff. You know, this is my opinion. So I couldn't relate to the characters. Okay, and I know that was the whole point of them getting fired. Well, there's a whole lot of points. There's a whole lot of points in horror movies that they're killing people. And he's trying to get revenge on the town. Well, that's not the point. You're still a killer and you're still doing it. All right. The whole point is still the whole point to me. But anyway.
I will say, I feel that I know, right? I feel that this scene is in the category with one of the only things that I felt was like mildly didn't hold up about the movie was like, honestly, pretty mild misogyny.
Yeah, which is very 1980. Yeah,
pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the rest of it later.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of it doesn't hold up. I mean, it's not any movie you're gonna watch. Honestly, any movie you're gonna watch from that time period. I mean, it does not hold. I mean, you know, it doesn't. But that's just my take. You know, it's like I guess now I just kind of relate more to the people like. Man, leave the guy alone. He said he don't want to be in your band. Just leave them alone. You know, don't be a jerk. You know, that's me. And I feel bad for the people in the restaurant. Why they got to put up with that?
I know.
Maybe if they were a little less fancy. I definitely was like, screw those fancy people.
Oh, come on. So
that's the problem, Harold. We got a little more.
Yeah, I think we have a little different.
So I can't. So let's say I'm just a regular guy, HD
Harold,
right
you're not
here.
eating at that damn restaurant. Get out of my fucking face. Get out of here.
See, I get you, man.
He's not going to back in the box into that.
What, fancy people can't eat? They can't bring their kids eat? Hey,
I don't know what to say, Harold.
All right, but I'm not gonna go on this, but
sympathize with the people in the restaurant more than
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
Well, and that's like John said, it got too real for you. You transferred yourself to being those people in the restaurant. You're a reviewer. You couldn't.
Well, I have to. For me personally, that's why I don't like horror movies. That's why I don't like I need somebody who I need to relate to. All right, I need to be able to relate to like them, to root for them. I need that connection. To me, that's me myself personally. I can't.
Allison said they destroyed an entire mall. That's pretty rude.
I know. Hey, Allison, I wasn't even going to get there with that. But we put all the people's lives in danger. But that's besides. I could go on.
Yeah, I think that there's a level of absurdity here that maybe is a little that's the problem. Is that to me, I'm just like, I mean, the whole thing is so fantastical and ridiculous that I can't really sit here and be like, oh man, they're putting those, because you're right. I mean, they're just driving. Same with like at the end, they're driving through all the people, the business people, like in that plaza to get up to the at the end, you know. And that is true. I was like, damn, they're just gonna run those people over. But it's like, I mean, that was after a pileup of 50 police cars, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so to me, I feel like the satire read more clearly to me, I think.
Yeah, probably so. Maybe, and maybe if I would have watched it, I'll be honest with you, probably if I would have watched it in when I was 13 years old or so, I probably would have a different little outlook on it. But because I did it, I'm looking at it now through 58-year-old guy's eyes, and I'm just, I'm just a little different, because I guarantee you, if I watch some of those movies like I used to like when I was 13, and look, I could tell you right now, I know, Gene, you probably never saw Smokey and the Bandit. If you would watch Smokey and the Bandit, you'd say, oh, look, you could analyze, say, look, this is, this guy, is this. I don't like this guy and whatnot. I just don't like the movie. Yeah. But when you look at it with different eyes as you grew up with, so I know that right off the bat, that my viewpoint is completely different than somebody who saw this movie as a youngster and grew up with it and embraced these, embraced this movie.
No, but if I'm gonna be real with you, it's like I liked it even more watching it now. Yeah. I think I would have liked it more. Like to me, it wasn't even the nostalgia. I think I just liked it, and to me, it's like, I don't know. It was like,
and look, I have the same, Gene.
It's okay to have different opinions.
Yeah, and I have the same feeling whenever I watch Smokey and the Bandit. I enjoy it now even more than whenever I was a kid. But I know if somebody saw it for the first time, they'd be like, "Man, people laughed at this. This ain't fun," But I enjoy it more because you have the nostalgia and it connected to you. So it's a fun time for you. To me, it was a chore. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Let me tell you too. Watch it in 1.5 speed next time. You'll like it more.
Yeah. When you watched it in 1.5, it wasn't even that long.
Because I'll tell you, we did that, and that's cheating, I admit. And even in 1.5, it was like, damn, we were like timing it, where we timed the ending.
We timed the last.
Car chase. It was like 15 minutes long. I will agree. I will 100%. It was too. There was scenes that I was just like, damn, they're doing the bridge. They're doing like this is a musical, and it's like it is, like I definitely I never felt like it was too long watching it before, but going into it with that thought, I was like, damn, it's too long.
It was too long.
I absolutely agree. But I think that was like also part of the comedy of it, and that's like part of that like absurdity where there's like a dry and like it was kind of like before its time in that way where like it really like they were doing that on purpose. Like like you said, he likes to go the whole distance, and it to me it didn't. It was too long, but I think I get what he was going for sure.
Yeah, and he doesn't like to cut his movies. I mean, honestly, he does not like to cut.
Of course, well,
yeah. But let me read some of these comments. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I already said it on the air, and I already said it before. I do not care for John Belushi. I've said it before. I do not care for John Belushi. I didn't.
Well, you're lucky that he was in that movie, because if he died a little earlier, it would have been Bill Murray instead of him. And
Oh,
then
I would have loved it.
Would have been.
I would have loved it. I would have loved it. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, and it's so funny to me because I feel like, yeah, I guess Bill Murray is like, he looks like he smells better, and like Jim Belushi had like such a harder edge.
I know.
Yeah.
But I love Jim Belushi.
As someone who is weirdly attracted to both of those people, I find it really funny to draw that comparison, and I'm like, yeah, totally. Like, but I don't think I would have liked it. You need that gritty guy.
Yeah,
you know, like
I'm gonna right now from Ramona's mouth. Bill Murray, absolutely not. Jim Belushi, anything you want, girl.
I think at the time.
I agree. Yes, I definitely
because,
more.
You know what?
Yes,
because it's about attitude.
Yeah.
And Jim Belushi was a stinky punk motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who got Fear booked on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, you mean John Belushi, not Jim Belushi?
Not Jim Belushi.
We're saying Jim the whole time.
According to Jim.
According to Jim.
I was about to say, wait. I was about to say, Jim Belushi wouldn't have got that role if it would have been.
No, but for real, he was fierce, you know.
Yeah. Well, I
he
get it.
He was a stinky guy who got what he wanted.
Yeah,
I get it.
That is definitely something with Harold where going into it, he's not gonna like it because Harold is a clean boy, you know, and you like gritty things certain times, but not people, and not like things like this, like where you're just like, there is nothing relatable to you about this.
Yeah, about him. But look, I watch a lot of movies, and there's some characters that are supposed to hate, but I root for. So it's not only a matter of
That's true. You're right.
You know, I like if I watch Korean dramas, and I like the bad people. You know, that's just I don't know, man. It just
it's not like analyzing why you don't like it.
Yeah, it just didn't hit me. Like maybe if I'd have saw it in the 80s, it probably would have hit me a little different, but it just didn't hit me. You know, it's just like.
Now, I want to ask a couple things. First of all, John W. Davis, I want to ask you, what's better, Blues Brothers or Coneheads? Because you're talking about SNL movies in the comments. Harold, wait, what was I going to ask? I got distracted by John W. Davis.
Because I asked, the reason she brought up Coneheads was that I was like, oh, did he make Coneheads too? What's his name? John Landis.
No, it wasn't.
Coneheads made all these crazy music videos.
Yeah, I'm not a Coneheads fan.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Coneheads,
but like when you said the Stupids, I feel like that's kind of in the same kind of.
It is definitely. It's all those. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ramona, what's your second question?
I'm sorry. This was another one I was going to ask. Did you know that about John Belushi? I want to know this. Do you know he was a punk guy? He loved punk, and he got Fear booked on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That. It was like cool about that.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with that.
I figured you knew that, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, 100%. You know who else was a punk guy? Norm. Norm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, just because he was a punk guy, I don't mean I have to like him.
Well, I'm not saying you have to like him. I just
Eddie got Fear. I mean,
I know.
I like Fear. I know their album. What am I
know, and you know what? They're a little rough, but I like them too.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something else. That lead singer, whatever his name is, I forget now. He was a jerk. He was talk about a jerk. I mean, I can see where they could hang out together.
Yeah,
and I'm sure John Belushi was a real nice. I mean, I'm sure
it's not even worth because it's not even worth, but it's like hard to say with someone who died so long ago, so young, and was
I never
substances.
Yeah,
you know, like,
and look, I'm gonna tell you, I like I think it was the last movie John Belushi made was that he was a reporter. He played like a reporter, and something eagle. I like that movie. I like that John Belushi movie. And there was other movies that I could deal with John Belushi that I liked. You know, I did it like Neighbors. I did it like Neighbors. I didn't like that movie. Probably, you know what? Maybe I just don't like him with Dan Aykroyd.
Where it's like they like torture each other. It's like they're living next door to a frat house.
That was
that was a different.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Now look at John Belushi. Continental Divide is what the movie I'm talking about.
Oh.
Continental Divide is, and really John Belushi wasn't in that many movies, honestly.
Oh,
I mean,
John
looking at,
Belushi.
he passed away. I didn't care for 1941, that's for sure. But it wasn't because of John Belushi. I just didn't care for the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Ramon, let's look at it.
And I have a whole. I never even made a statement. I have a. Whole
I know,
statement.
sorry. Yeah,
Go ahead.
Let's
You
go.
can make a statement before I get to the parts I liked. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what I was gonna say is that, to me, and especially a lot of times with this like boy shit I used to like, it really doesn't hold up. Like after I came out, I'm sorry, I'm cursing a lot tonight. Excuse me. After I came out, like 70% of stuff either like went by the wayside or doesn't hold up, or it's like cringe to me or this or that. And I was going into this thinking that it was not going to hold up at all. And to me, it was so good. It was like almost better. I swear, it was like crazy. I couldn't believe how much it held up. I couldn't believe how I never rolled my eyes. Only a couple little misogyny things, but like this is what I can say about the Blues Brothers, and especially coming out in 1980. It had good politics. You know what I mean? It is fierce with that. It's like really on the up and up.
Mhm.
They like mention like gay people in passing, and they don't make it as a joke. They just like make it normal. They are like making fun of Nazis.
I have to go take care of Rosie. Hold on.
You know, oh yeah. But like they're doing all this good stuff like that. I was just like, fierce, girl. They have these two white guys playing the blues, but they show you that it's like Cab Calloway taught them everything they know, and it's not like they're just like the shit. You know what I mean? Like it was just really good with that. I couldn't believe how like up to date it was. It like really held up.
Yeah.
I never rolled my eyes one time.
And
barely.
they made the cops.
It
cops look really stupid.
It did.
I know,
It did.
they made I love how anti-authority it is. That's like the best I can say it without saying too much.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad for the cops. I didn't feel bad for the Pope. I didn't feel bad for the Pope. But you are right, Ramona, because looking at thinking of the movie, you know, in that context and everything else, it really does hold up to a ton of other better other movies from that time period. Because if you look at like movies I mentioned before, like Stir Crazy and movies like that, you know, and it just those movies, you know, there's stuff in there. It's like, did they really have to go there with this, you know? So I definitely agree with you on that. Definitely agree with you.
Yeah. Well, and then you know what I got to say too. Let me tack my last thing on, and then we'll talk about it. I might want to talk about this too. We got to talk about another part of this movie, and it also the one last scene goes back to how John Belushi could get it because Carrie Fisher, his ex, is trying to kill him the whole time, and then when he just takes, I was so mad at him. I was like, you. I couldn't
dirty dog. Yeah.
When he takes those glasses off and he looks in her eyes like that, and she forgets the whole thing, and that just goes to show you that's like him in real life. That's how I picture it.
Now, funny you bring up the Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, you already said.
I did not see a purpose in having any of that character. To me, I mean, again, it's probably cartoony and it was good.
Well, then I definitely agree with that. I don't think there was really much of a point to have that in there.
Yeah.
I think it was just to enforce like how much of a scumbag
Yeah.
he is,
Yeah.
you know. But I do agree.
They could have took that. They could have cut another 10, 15
Yeah,
minutes.
I do agree with that. I think that was unnecessary gag. Yeah, but I like definitely was like, yeah, go you. This is funny, but
you know
it
what?
was like
It
dumb.
sucks
Yeah.
because all the bits are good, but it was too long.
Yeah.
So
They should have made 2 movies.
You either had to truncate it a little more, but everything was good. But really, it's all that car chases.
The car chases. They could have cut a ton of that stuff, especially towards the end.
But they wanted. That's like they were like
I
doing it to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
like
especially
they were,
at the end.
And
yeah, that was so long.
I think they might still have the Guinness Book of World Records of like the most wrecked cars, except guess what? John Landis beat his own record with Blues Brothers 2000.
Wow. Great. It really makes me want to watch it.
I ain't doing no movie club of 2000. I'm not doing
No
no movie
worries.
club of 2000.
I think we have a VHS.
That was a good one. They did Funky Nassau.
Wow.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, they probably have certain reasons why they have Carrie Fisher. I know.
Yeah, that
There
makes
was-
sense.
She was fierce, and it was
and
great.
it was.
It was
And-
really funny if it would have been an hour and a half.
Yeah. I mean, look, my complaints was I just couldn't get into the movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just couldn't relate, and I couldn't get into. I'm not like, oh, this is the worst crap. Because look, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. We were at the hotel the other night, and Lexi was asking me about, I told her about our movie club and all, and if they would have had Netflix or that hotel or something, I was gonna put on the Blues Brothers just to kind of, watch it for a little while with Lexi, So I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm never gonna. Now look, the cameos, fantastic, especially getting to see a lot of these cameos that you would never ever get to see in your life. Like I read in the comments, Cab Calloway, that was incredible.
And,
I
didn't even mention that all of these legends,
yes,
absolute legends.
100%.
I mean, really.
Yeah, 100%. No complaints about any of the legends or Aretha Franklin or any of them.
Franklin, John Lee Hooker, Ray
Yeah.
Charles.
I could have did without the church
James
scene that
Brown.
much more, but the church scene was a little bit too much for me.
That was
But
also well, and you know what?
I know, and it's long. Well,
that
that's
was too long. But again, and at least if you're gonna dedicate 5 minutes to something that was at least it was fun and exciting,
It
and,
was. It was just a little too long.
But I
for me.
agree. There was a lot of stuff that is just like, girl, stop this.
Yeah. Less less dancing and all, and more, But again, that's part of the scene.
movement. But I agree, and that's just like opinion based, and
100%. But I mean, that Steve Lawrence. I mean, every time I turned around, like they'd have cameos, Steve Lawrence, all these people, and it was fun.
What I was going to say too is, plus, all the boys in the bands, they're all like famous studio musicians from different record labels and stuff. Like they're incredible, like famous people in their own right. And I love when they give them all lines and they're saying all cute and awkward.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say nothing about the music. The music was and I understand it was a musical. I know that, Steve. I know that.
It has like 10 songs.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about it that way, but as a musical, especially then as a musical, the length makes more sense.
It was a musical, but
it was a musical.
Yeah, but look, I like Grease too, but I wish they would cut out Hopelessly Devoted to You, because they just added that to make them to pad the movie. That wasn't even in the original. I don't think it was. That's what I heard. A long time ago that wasn't. Now it might have been added, but that was added in the movie.
Wait, you meant Grease like as well, or Grease 2?
Grease.
Thank you. I was like, you like Grease too?
No, Grease.
Like, really?
No, I love Grease too.
I
Are
never
you kidding me? I love Grease too.
Oh no, now we're differing opinions here.
Let's go bowling tonight. Let's go bowling tonight.
Yeah, I guess that's a musical
It's one of those
appreciator.
ones. It is what it is, but it's one of those ones that like everybody's like,
But again, I look at it like y'all did for the Blue. I look at it like the cartoony aspects.
Totally, and cheese,
cheese, very cheesy, very
yeah.
cheesy. So the music cameos were awesome.
Grease 7.
The country bar scene. I like the country bar scene a lot. Okay. All right, Tiny Tim, we will see you next week. I like the country bar scene whenever they go and they can't get the crowd and they start playing Stand By Your Man, Stand By, and all the
man is so funny.
But
And
their
I
love their choreography. Yeah.
I know, and they have that whole choreography, and they're oh my god!
And you see all the whole cowboy men and all hugging their old ladies and drinking.
I know,
beer.
crying in their beer.
That was good.
That was funny.
There's a lot of funny. That's the thing, is that if it wouldn't have been for the car chase scenes, it would have been fine.
Yeah, they could have cut out some of
car
that.
chase scenes itself added a half hour.
I fast forwarded through the car. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
and
I
like
fast
fair enough.
forwarded.
You're not missing anything really,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
especially
just
with
too
all the
long.
gags that are in it.
And look,
you know?
a lot of movies are like that. A lot of movies are like that. They just add they add to the end, and there's just too long. Johnny Dangerously with Michael Keaton. I know y'all probably never saw it, but
And
Joe
you know who
Piscopo.
else? My favorite, Joe Piscopo.
Joe Piscopo. You ever saw Johnny Dangerously?
Yeah.
No.
That was like a Comedy Central movie for a while.
Yeah. And the car scene at the end was funny, but it's a little bit too long.
A lot of times they made stuff too long. That was like an era for things to be too long.
Yeah. They dragged it out. And again, not. I mean, and look, I love American Werewolf in London. I love that movie. I must have saw that movie a few times, a bunch of times. What am I saying? A bunch of times. But gang, I wasn't trying to crap on the movie. I'm just giving my points that I really killed it.
No, definitely. I'm sorry I got spirited about it because I really liked it. No, you are welcome to your opinion. And we can have our opinion.
And I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm not saying it was the worst movie of all time. It's just I couldn't connect, and probably it was that time passed me by. It's like I won't go back and watch. I don't know what movies else came out in 1980, but if I did see a movie in 1980, I'm not going to go back and watch a movie from 1980. I'm just not good. I mean, most of us won't, you know. Oh, I got to go catch up on my 1980s movies. No, I'm not, you know.
That many movies came out in 1980 alone.
I know.
Yeah. Xanadu. I'm not going back and watch Xanadu. I love the music from Xanadu. I love the music. I listen to the sound. I'll be honest with you. I listen to the soundtrack of Xanadu. I love ELO. ELO has some great music.
Right?
Oh,
was that?
Wasn't Olivia Newton-John in Xanadu too?
Yes.
I
love Olivia Newton-John's music in Xanadu. I'm telling you, I listen to Xanadu music because I love Jeff Lynne. He wrote all those songs for Xanadu, and I love Jeff Lynne. And he wrote those songs for Olivia Newton-John and and I listened to the sound. Now I'm not going back and watch the movie. Okay, I'm not gonna because it passed me by, but I love the music. So, you know, it's one of them things. It's one of them things. Yeah. Just like, look, I'm gonna give the perfect example. A lot of people love Goonies. Okay.
What is it?
Goonies.
You know what?
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you a story. I'm going to tell you something right now, Harold. First of all, sometimes I really feel fierce because I feel like I look like a hot punk version of Mama Fratelli. But also, I want to tell you this. The Goonies is so fucking boring.
Exactly, 100%. Ramona, there you go. There you go.
Got into it. I know it's like such a faux pas for someone my age.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. I don't like it. I'm sorry.
And that's my point. Like my kids, like man, y'all gotta see this. This movie was the greatest. So like you sit them down and want to watch Goonies with them, and like 10 minutes in, they're like, I don't, you know, they tell you. And then you realize, because you see them not enjoying it, and you say, man, this was pretty boring. What did I like about this? You know, what did I like about this movie? Yeah. And you're a Goonies fan, I apologize, but you know, some of those things just don't.
It's such a widely beloved thing. I don't think they'll be.
I ain't going back and watch Popeye too, and that movie came out in 1980. But anyway,
I don't think anyone's sticking up for Popeye.
Now, if you notice, let's talk about
Pluto.
Yeah, let me take care.
You know who played?
It's okay. Go ahead. Go get Rosie.
You know who played Olive Oil?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Shelley Duvall. Yes.
Thank you. Who played Pluto?
Doesn't even seem like he has any opinion about Gremlins. I don't know. Maybe
about Gremlins.
Him and Bitey might have gotten into it by now. I went through it. I think I like Goonies when I was like a kid, but it
doesn't age. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't hold up well.
It's not. I think there's better movies of the time, but it's definitely like one of those big nostalgia movies that a lot of people really love.
Gremlins.
Yeah, what do you think about Gremlins? That's what I was going to say. We never talked about how you feel about Gremlins.
Look, whenever Gremlins, I mean, this is going to be a movie, but Gremlins, when it came out, I loved it. But again, it's not one of the movies I'm ever going to go back and try to watch again. Mm-hmm. It just won't be, you know. It just won't be. But I like Gremlins when it came out, and I like Gremlins 2 when it came out. I'll be honest with you. I must have seen Gremlins in the theater about, that was my time. I'd go see movies about 5 or 6 times in a. Never Indiana Jones fan. I'm sorry, I just never Indiana Jones fan. I just never was.
I liked Temple of Doom,
Mm-hmm.
but that was it.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah. Now, did you notice in I don't know what scene it was, but if you look at John Landis movies, a lot of times he has movies like in a movie kind of, or he has stuff references to it. Like I think, this was a billboard. And it said, "See you next Wednesday." That is like an early movie he made, and he always kind of puts like a little little bug in there. Like if you see American Werewolf in London, and if you see the end whenever he's in the movie theaters, kind of, and he's going to watch that porn movie, whenever he's in the movie theater, he's watching, and it says, "See you next." I think the name of the porn movie was "See You Next Wednesday," from American Werewolf in London. So you see that in there. Now I want to ask y'all something.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along, I want to ask y'all. This is to do with the Blues Brothers.
Okay.
And I'm sure somebody out there knows. So let's see if y'all know. Do y'all know this guy?
Use of unnecessary violence in the apprehension of the Blues Brothers has been approved.
All right, you saw that guy.
He looks familiar.
Dispatcher. See if anybody knows it. Let's see in the chat if anybody knows it before I tell. And then I'm gonna play another scene with that.
Oh,
dude.
you know what? I got another thing here.
Okay.
Oh, also, I want to tell you this real quick because I was talking about it. The guy who played Bluto, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is from Popeye, but he also played Glossu Raban in David Lynch's Dune.
Wow.
He was like a main scary character in David Lynch's Dune.
I don't know who played Bluto, but I do know the guy who plays in Wimpy.
His name was Paul
Wimpy? Do you know who plays Wimpy?
Wimpy. No, who plays Wimpy?
The one and the only great actor. I'm looking him up before I forget, but Paul Dooley. Paul Dooley. If you don't know Paul Dooley, he played in a lot of movies.
Oh,
Shelley Duvall.
I remember the Electric Company.
And remember Poop Deck Pappy. Poop Deck Pappy. Ray Walton. All right.
He must have been Canadian. He was in Death Wish, Slapshot, and Strange Brew. He's got to be Canadian, this guy.
Yeah.
He was in Little Shop of Horrors. Oh no, director cut only.
All right, go ahead.
Somebody said the guy from Car 54. Where are you? No, it's not the guy from Car 54. Let me play another scene from the same actor, and maybe he plays a dispatcher. Now, nobody look it up. Please. Don't ruin it by looking up. Then it ain't fun. I just want to see if anybody knows. All right, here we go. Oh man, it's okay. I did that one. I'm sharing the next screen. Let me share the next screen. All right, here we go. See if y'all know this actor.
79er still engaged. Vehicle traveling southbound approaching Chicago city limits. Commander advises will contact Chicago precincts for local intercept. Maintain pursuit.
All right, so there was that scene. The dispatcher. Does anybody? And we're going to give y'all a few more seconds, and we're going to keep on going, and I'll spoil it for y'all after that. Anybody knows that actor? Which is kind of funny because that actor is known from being Chicago. But does anybody know? I'm giving 5 more seconds. 5, 4, and y'all gonna say, "Of course that was. Of course." I'll give you this. He plays in one of the most
well-known. It depends what you're talking about. There you go, Steve Templar. You filthy animals guy. That is Ralph Foodie. He is a Chicago actor. That's why he was in Home Alone, because it's based in Chicago. That was the dispatcher, Ralph Foodie, who plays this part right here. And I'll hurry up and share the screen real fast. I think we'll be okay playing it.
I tell you what I'm going to give you, Snakes. I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry.
So that was that guy. I didn't play the famous line, but you filthy animals. That was the actor from Home Alone. You filthy animal, Ralph Foodie. As soon as I saw him, I knew him. I said, "Hey, it's Ralph Foodie. It's from Home Alone." I don't know why I know this guy's name. It's like I know. It's like one of them actors. I don't even know why I would even know his name. Like it was like, why I do Ralph Foodie?
That's fun. Good job, Steve.
Yeah, congrats. And he was, and I think Doughboy was referencing him too. I think Doughboy was referencing him too. With
There you go. Yeah, no,
definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
The guy he snuck himself in there too. He's in one of those car crashes. He's dressed as a cop in one of those.
The guy from Car 54, the dispatcher, was our own grandpa. Yeah, kind of talks the same, kind of had that.
That's how he talks.
He has the same flat face too as like the chief from Police Academy, the mean guy.
Yeah,
he has that same kind of face and voice and stuff.
Yeah. All right, so gang, Blues Brothers. Again, I gave my opinion, and everybody else. I read a lot of the comments, and again, there was a lot of positives.
Yeah, I just overwhelmingly favorable.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into the characters, and I just couldn't get into the movie.
I think you're not beating the prude allegations today.
Prude allegations.
I guess I'm a prude. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. There's certain things.
I loved how stupid they made Authority look. That last one, like they were doing it the whole time, and I like that they were like, oh, well, never mind. I'm not gonna get too deep with it, but I love how they had the 1,000 gajillion cops chasing them. And then they're like in the building, and they have literally like the military is like rolling tanks, just like going after these like two guys, just like because who has like traffic violations. And,
it's not even like that serious.
It's not even that serious, and they're like being so extra about it. It was really funny.
They a lot of the movies from wow, I'll do it something real fast. All right, all right, here we go. I'm gonna play this after. A lot of the movies from the 80s, I mean, a lot of them, or even the late 70s, they always made the cops look stupid.
Yeah, especially in like a car chase movie where you're fighting with the person who's going against the cops.
I mean, every Gumball Rally, Smokey and the Bandit.
And that's what it was so cartoony with the cops in that way. It really did remind me of that sort of thing.
Yeah, they did. They would always make fun of the po-po, like we like to say.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ramona right there?
Yeah, she's there.
Okay.
I'm right here.
All right, Ramona, I'm going to share something with you.
What are we doing?
I'm going to share a scene with you.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Enjoy. A scene from Up the Academy.
Oh boy.
Good evening, soldier.
Good evening.
Kids sure are adorable, aren't they? You like it when a gentleman ties you up?
What?
You know, with rope.
Oh, that's not the scene I wanted to show.
Well, I got some cards.
I wanted to I should have fast forwarded to the part.
You're certainly showing how it doesn't hold up.
Oh, get the hook for this guy.
Oh, now it's gonna pause me on it. I just wanted to show you.
Good evening.
I just wanted to show you the sign that you were talking about. Somebody repeated to you there, Ramona. That's all.
Tickle your ass with a feather?
Yeah.
The seat taken here?
No, it's not.
Now, if I seat myself down?
It's fine.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's a lovely dance this year, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is indeed. Well, here's to Butch and Weinberg. Long may they wave.
I'll drink to that.
Tickle your ass with a feather?
What?
I said, it's particularly nasty weather.
All right. Worst movie. Worst movie of all time.
Worst movie of all time. Horrible person. Horrible man. Disgusting. Misogyny.
Oh my God.
Way worse than the Two Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I didn't like any character in that movie. Oh God. All right. Moving right along. Gang. Now we're gonna have part of the show. Let's do a little mystery.
Sounds good.
I'm excited.
All right. Gene, go ahead and play the theme.
Sorry. I'm like, let's do it.
You're,
All right.
you're producer today.
I am. I got so caught up in the.
I know. With that scene right there, you just get
I know
so
that
caught
really
up with
just
that
took me.
intriguing Oscar-winning scene right there. I mean,
Yeah, really.
oh my God.
Why am I not seeing it? It's here, right?
It should be.
Mystery song.
All right. You know that movie Up the Academy? When it came out, like it was Mad Magazine's Up the Academy. And I'm like, yes, I was a kid. Like I love Mad Magazine. I was like,
Of course. You're
yes, a Mad Magazine. And then they would have the intro, like the beginning, and they had Alfred E. Newman, you know, the Mad Magazine character, Alfred, and he was like marching and everything else. I said, man, this would be great. A Mad Magazine movie. You know, I believed in myself that it was good, but it really wasn't good. You know how those things go. You know, you laugh and just say, it's supposed to be good, so I'm going to laugh. But I don't find nothing funny so far about it. But I'm going to laugh. I don't know.
I know, yeah, you're just like doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it because you want it to be so good. And, you know, and then at the end, that Alfred E. Newman. So I watched it like on HBO years later. And I'm watching it. It's just at Up the Academy, and I'm watching it. I said, where's Alfred E. Newman? He's not at the beginning. He's not at the end. When the end scene, they have the statue, and it's Alfred E. Newman, and he comes and he's hiding behind the statue, and he's funny. What happened to Alfred E. Newman? I come to find out, Mad Magazine said, look, take our name off that crap. Yes, okay? No, please. And you know Mad Magazine had nothing to do. They probably paid Mad Magazine like $1 million to use it, or whatever it was. I don't think they paid him $1 million. But the whole movie's budget was probably $100,000. I don't think they paid him $1 million. But you know, it's just like National Lampoon. They just at the end they just paid them to use the name. You know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's what Steve said. They were trying to compete with National Lampoon. Totally.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100% what they were doing. 100%. Just getting the name. And the National Lampoon was good at the beginning. Then they just lent their name out to everything, and it was all junk.
Yeah, it went on forever.
Yeah, it went on forever. All right, gang. Here's a little mystery song. Now, again, adjust your volume accordingly. Now we are looking. Gene, can you check on the chat out? I'm going to keep an eye on. Now, again, myself personally, I think this is an easy one. Okay? I think it's a given. I'll go that far. But maybe I'm wrong. It's easy to say it's given whenever you know the answer. Okay? So, all right, let's listen to it. I'm getting to the soul. This is at the beginning and everything else.
Oh, yeah, here we go. scared inside, and I don't really understand. Is it love that's on my mind, or is it fantasy? Heaven is in the palm of my hand, and it's waiting here for you. What am I supposed to do with the childhood tragedy? Sometimes it's hard to hold on, so hard to hold on to my dreams. It isn't what it seems when you're face to face with me. You're like a dagger, you stick me in the heart and taste the blood from my blade. And when we sleep, would you shelter me in your warm and dark and gray?
All right, that's gonna be it from there.
All right, Nate says IKI.
All right, well, Nate, please go ahead. Nate was first. Nate
I
was
definitely know
first.
it. I am positive I know it, but I can't place it.
I know it too.
All right, Nate, please go
Steve
ahead.
also says IKI. Steve.
There's a lot of
I
IKIs.
can't think of it.
Yeah.
A lot of IKIs out there. Nate, it's up to you, my man. Drum roll. No, don't hit the drum roll.
I'm not.
No,
Oh.
no.
Not
Who's
doing
second? Allison Perry knows the artist, not the title. Okay,
Steve,
well,
what do you got, Steve?
yeah,
And
Steve,
then
go
John,
ahead.
Dr. Steve.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I need the title. Okay. All right. Let's go with Steve. That's right. If I close my
I
eyes
knew it was
forever.
Ozzy. I knew it was Ozzy.
How topical.
Oh,
That's why I had to do it. It was either that or Mama, I'm coming home. And I did
that would've been
If You
too
Close
easy,
Your Eyes. Yeah.
I looked at they shot in the dark, and I was like, no, it's not.
It is. It is. So here we go.
Here we go. If I close my eyes forever, will it remain unchanged? If I close my eyes forever, will it all remain the same?
Now you know I got to sing it normal now, right?
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things look brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. All right, gang, I hope you got it. Whoever was the winner, congrats. If nobody got it, congrats to nobody.
All right, Steve. He's the winner. Let me turn this off. Ooh, child.
I love that Ooh Child. Things are gonna get
that's a
easier.
great song.
Yeah. Anybody know who sings it?
We'll walk in the light of a beautiful sun.
Know the name of the band?
No.
Anybody knows the
I
name?
totally know it, but I can't think of it.
5. I'm just giving you the first name. 5 Stair Steps.
The 5 Stair Step. I love that.
Yeah.
I love when people had a really fun names back then.
Stair Steps.
Yeah.
5. I like that song.
Yeah,
I really love that era of music. That's why I listen to that's why I like to listen to the Casey Kasem top 40 from around that era.
Yeah.
There, you know, it's just I love that. It was some awesome some great not every single one, But this was like 1970, and some of that music back then was it's just like the one I played earlier with Archie Bell and you know them.
Yeah, that like crossover 60s to 70s era
Yeah.
was so good. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I just love it. I just love it.
Totally.
And every time it plays music, I'm just
Like
singing.
Light Soul, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just perfect. Even Stevie Wonder, early Stevie Wonder, you know. It's just-
Oh, do we have anything right now?
What?
I gotta tell Harold something funny.
Okay.
Do we have a minute?
Definitely.
I have a little after show chat challenge, but
Okay, we'll do that right after Ramona's.
Yeah, it is not.
I
it's fast.
have just a quickie. Harold, I've been waiting to remember this. Hang on, I'm trying to get my hairs out of my face. Remember when we were talking about Beethoven?
Yes.
And I kept saying, "Oh, wasn't the guy a football player?" And you were like, "No, I don't think so." And I was like, "Oh, and Beethoven was eating cold cream, and nobody really popped for it." And then I was like, "Oh," and then I remember seeing his foot. I saw his foot. Listen, I was thinking, I'm so dead, I can't. I was thinking of the other dog 90s movie, Bingo.
Oh, Bingo! Oh my goodness!
I looked it up. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. And
Bingo!
And the guy in the Bingo movie is a football player, and he's the kicker. So they're like always like treating his foot. They have like his foot on a soft pillow.
Oh my goodness! I haven't thought of that. I haven't thought of that movie since I don't know when. I even went to see that movie in the movie theater. Yeah, I went to see that movie in the movie theater.
Bingo. The
Bingo.
cover of the movie says it's like. Hold on, I gotta compose myself. The cover of the movie says it's like if Macaulay Culkin was a dog.
Yeah. Oh, Bingo, with David Rashish.
Holy, so funny.
Yeah, Cindy Williams was in that movie. Cindy Williams. Wow, I gotta go back and watch Bingo now.
I know Bingo. That'll be the next movie club.
I would bring my kids to that movie in the movie theater. What year that movie came out? I'll tell you where I was. 91. We went to see it in Mississippi. I guarantee you, I brought my kids to Mississippi and see it.
Yeah. Wow.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
There you go.
Oh, Bingo.
Who used to say that? Chef Paul Holm.
Let me up and do this. Happy mail from Allison. I just opened it up.
Nice.
Pool party. It's just stickers and
yeah, we got a pool party.
Imagination. Carolyn and Harold.
Yeah. I love how tactile it is. It like feels.
I know.
rough.
Yes.
Those cool stickers.
All stickers.
Make your own pool party.
Oh, look at this. Some crawfish stickers.
Ooh.
And
did you get a shark? A realistic Jaws? I called it Jaws, but it was. I don't know if it was officially. Oh, that is Jaws. Look at claws! Wow, that's awesome.
Claws. For crawfish, like lobster crawfish. Awesome. Thank you, Allison. Love it. Always looking forward to the happy meal.
Allison has caused our small child, who will probably never watch Jaws, to love Jaws because she said
she sends us a plush Jaws.
Yeah,
a little like cute.
it.
It was like a cute one. It looks like a Funko Pop.
Yeah, I think it is a Funko Pop plush of Jaws.
Let me tell you a little story. This kid loves Jaws.
Yeah, she's always talking about Jaws.
Jaws and like if you're like there, if you're walking through someplace.
Yeah, because it's the 50th anniversary. Yeah, there's all stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws.
Yeah, she gets excited about it.
You should get that game. You should get that game they used to have. It was the big Jaws, and you'd have to pull out the stuff out Jaws' mouth. It was like a rubber band. You ever saw that?
No. And then what does it get you? Like does
let me pull up the commercial.
Sounds like Crocodile Dentist.
Yes.
Kind of saying, kind of a
surprise.
I don't think it was called Jaws because they really probably could it.
Yeah, shark.
It really could have used the cop, but maybe they did. Yeah, it was Jaws.
Wow.
Jaws.
Watch, here we go. I'm gonna do this. and it was like a game, and I had the game when I was a kid. Now that's a movie that don't hold up. Talk about movies that I can't watch.
I watched Jaws on the plane to California behind the person in front of me was watching Jaws, and the whole while we were landing was the whole end. I never watched Jaws, but I never sat down and watched it. That's a stressful movie, even without sound. Who's watching Jaws? First of all, I wanted them all to get eaten by the shark. I was disappointed that the guy was successful at the end.
Yeah.
Because they were so mean to that big evil shark.
See?
I don't know. I felt bad for them. Yeah,
See?
It's like when you have a dog, right? When you have a dog and the dog begs for food, do you beat the dog up or do you say, it's a dog, it doesn't know any better? Okay, well, isn't it the same for the shark?
Hey, look, we just had this discussion.
I know.
You see?
I got very upset by Sean.
I know.
See?
It was very stressful.
You relate to a shark. I relate to fancy people eating in restaurants.
There you go. Wow.
Now, what year did Jaws come out?
It was 25
50 years ago, so that was 1975. No, yeah, 1975.
75. Yeah.
Oh, that must be
in the movie
wow.
theater.
Rocky Horror's 50 years.
Yeah. I remember seeing it in the movie theater. All right.
Wow, well, good to see that both Allison and Steve were traumatized at a young age by watching Jaws.
There you go.
If you really want,
at my adult age,
if you really want to see a traumatizing one that you feel bad for the shark or whatever it is, watch Arca. They take the baby, they take them out, and the baby fall, and they kill the baby.
I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying if you want to relate to.
I didn't want to watch this. It was against my will.
Hey, see?
Man.
Everybody can't relate to everything. That's what I'm saying. You see, I can't relate.
Steve answered.
You're right.
It's Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't relate. I can't relate. You can't relate to somebody being cruel to a shark, and I can't relate to being
It was really wild, though. I never watched it, and it was really crazy to watch them fighting that shark while a plane was landing at the same time.
Yeah, I can't watch that movie anymore.
Bruce?
And Jaws 2 and Jaws 3D, and then who knows?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah. Should have listened to him, boy. That stupid mayor. Oh, he was hard headed, huh? Oh no, we gotta have the celebration. We can't come. This is the anniversary of
You're like Bob Dylan.
right. Whatever his name told him, John, whatever his name was, I forgot. Told him. Roy Schneider.
Roy Scheider.
Scheider. He played in a lot of those movies. He played in Roller Coaster too. You ever saw the movie Roller Coaster when the bomber was putting bombs in roller coasters?
No,
I've seen the cover of it, but I never watched it.
Yeah. That was.
I love.
It sounds like Speed, like very much.
Well, it's a roller coaster, and they've had a bomb, and Roy. Yeah, it
sounds a little cheesy.
I always love people with a nose who has a nose like him. He has like a flat, square nose. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But here's the Jaws game.
As a lady with a giant witch nose, I like that.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna do after show challenge, and then we're gonna call it a night. All right, here we go.
Jaws. Jaws.
Wow.
Jaws is the game where you try to fish out in the jaws of the great white shark.
I'm going for the camera. Made it.
But be careful, because if you remove the wrong piece, the jaws will get you. You're out. Jaws. It's you against the great white shark and each other from Ideal.
So it's a big plastic shark jaws with a mouth that opens, and there's like all different, a big bone in there, a bunch of different
like a half a steering wheel.
Yeah.
It looked like a crochet hook to pull them out.
Me and little Skelly was hardcore. We used to play with our fingers.
Oh.
Yeah, we ain't use no crochet hook. We use our fingers.
Wow, you still have the scars to prove it.
Yeah, why you think my finger's crooked right here? See?
Right, you don't even have your pinky.
My finger's still crooked thanks to that damn shark right there. Taking bite. I went for the camera and he got me.
They had to get that camera.
I was going to go for the old tire. I should have went for that old tire, but I had to go for that camera. That's better treasure than an old tire. All right. Oh, I had lawn darts too. Oh, it was always fun.
I know.
Yeah, it was lawn
I
darts.
had lawn darts left over from this time.
Oh,
Wow.
what fun times.
It was so great. What a dangerous.
I know. Yeah, we got banned.
Yeah, me and Little Skelly was hardcore. We used to play badminton with lawn darts.
Wow.
That's how bad.
And your
we
bare hands also.
I can't.
No, we didn't. All right, Jay. Gene, let's do after show challenge.
Yeah,
we're gonna call it a night. It was a blast tonight.
There's a real cool
one.
Oh, do movie club again? What movie?
I know, right? Let's do it again.
Before show challenge, let me say one thing. We're gonna try to do maybe. We talked about it. We might try, and this will probably be in a little while. It won't wait for an official announcement, but I'm thinking about doing to salute out Canadian Steve Templar. I'm thinking about doing Bob and Doug McKenzie's Strange Brew from 1983, I think it was, or something. And it's the Bob and Doug McKenzie from SCTV, Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas as the McKenzie brothers. So we're thinking about that. So.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tie a spinning into this.
Yeah, and it will not be bingo.
All right.
Maybe. I bet bingo would be fun to watch. To tell you the truth.
It would probably be better than we would think.
Yeah.
Like more entertaining.
Put on the list.
I'm just glad that everything I thought was correct. It was just the wrong dog. I was like, am I like living in a false reality? Like everything I said was getting panned. I was like,
and Bingo was a nice, cute little dog, kind of, and Beethoven was a huge,
like, little skinny dog.
Yeah. Beethoven was a big Saint Bernard. So
yeah.
All right, let's do after show challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on one.
Yeah, Bingo was like more of a Lassie-ish mutt kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely a mutt.
Okay.
Just
all
like
right.
Paul. All right.
Okay.
After show chat challenge.
Here, sorry. I'll put that up in a sec.
Okay. All right. What we got here?
All right. Okay. I'll put it back. There we go. It's such a good video. I love that after show chat challenge one.
I know.
Oh, it's silent. Wow. Why is it so quiet? Oh, here we go. Okay.
That's why.
All right. Sorry.
It's okay.
Here with after show chat challenge. I'm gonna make sourdough starter, or at least try. I saw a recipe. It said to start 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water, and then you check it every day.
Now, what are you making, Gene? A sourdough?
Yeah, it's like the thing that makes the sourdough rise. So it's like the fermented stuff with the flour.
Gene took the after show chat challenge, and instead of working out, they decided to eat bread.
Yeah, the opposite.
Mix her up.
There you go. It's really stimulating, exciting.
Oh, it's in a Mount Olive pickle jar.
Yes. There you go. So we'll see in a week.
Ooh la la.
And if it works in a week, it should be able to grow. I think it'll be like fermented. So like, I think 2 or 3 days, I'll like see if it starts bubbling. Then you like pour some out, and then you add more flour and water, and then eventually it's like strong enough that you can bake stuff with it.
Ooh, Ooh,
and that'll be the real after show chat challenge. Will be then I'll
There
start
you
eating
go.
bread. That'll be another challenge.
I know.
Ooh la la.
Send some of that sourdough bread my way, please.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I also actually that's another thing I want to try. That's another after show chat challenge. I want to try to figure out how to jar stuff so that we can jar some of Ramona's tomato sauce and send
Oh my goodness.
because I think that would be a cool. I want to do that. I think it's attainable.
Oh my goodness, that would be awesome.
To send my
Yeah, I would like.
Oh man.
People can stuff all the time.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, but they pasture. Well, I don't know if they do.
You can
salsa.
pasteurize. It's as long as you pasteurize it in the jar. I think.
Yeah.
I'll look up a recipe. I wouldn't just do it. Like I would do a lot of research before I would just be willy nilly sending you some rancid tomato sauce.
Yeah, we would have to be very sure.
Yeah.
They oh, I would love some. I would love that.
Yeah. We wouldn't send you the first batch. I think we'd try to figure out if it worked.
No,
Yeah.
we would try it first. We would do a lot of the trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
We are not the type to roll the dice on something like that.
Yeah. I'm reading the plot of Bingo, and it says that I guess it's a little boy, Chucky. Bingo, I guess that's the boy that adopts Bingo.
Gotcha.
Chucky is the son of a professional football player. Whenever they find out, the bad guys find out that he's the son of a professional football player, they hold the boy captive in a warehouse, knowing they can successfully gamble on a rigged outcome.
Wow.
Might have to do a watch party on that. I'm into sports betting. Maybe we'll...
I'm down to watch a silly dog movie.
we might have to put that on our list. We have Bingo and we got Bob and Doug
after.
McKenzie. We got Bob. I definitely want to do Bob and Doug McKenzie.
I'm down, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll do a Bingo too, upcoming too. All right. Well, who's gonna do the challenge? I missed something in there. Oh yeah.
He said he wanted to make. Doughboy said he wants to make a sourdough starter.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, gang. Hope I didn't make too many enemies with my opinion about Blues Brothers today.
I think that me and Ramona passionately defended the other side enough that no one's gonna be.
We were thinking in the end, we love.
Yeah, and then we find out that you side with the man-eating shark.
I know, right? Well, it's hard when you have someone in your life who loves it so much and then has another shark that says it's Jaws' mama, and now I have like a whole family of Jaws. Like,
yeah, you see, you're biased. You're biased. Yeah. See, I'm biased at restaurateurs. I go eat at restaurants. I don't want to buy.
I know, but that's what I said to Ramona when I was like, "Oh, of course Harold hated this part." Real for you.
I've been eating out a lot lately. Now I don't go to the fancy places, but
dude, that would get an F. That place would get an F for you if you went there and there was two guys going wild.
If I'm walking in a place and I see Pee Wee Herman as the waiter, that place I'm going to walk out anyway. I think. Yeah.
I know, so funny.
Yeah, there had a lot of cameos in that movie. I tell you what. Well, it really wasn't a cameo at the time. He was just getting his big break, and that was, So, all right. I might go watch Blues Brothers 2000 just
to see. Watch it at 1.5. How long is it?
3 hours.
No,
right? There's an intermission.
It was fun. It's the musical number. There's a lot of good musical numbers, and also the band is fun again. But it's a stinker, kind of.
Yeah.
That's a stinker.
I can imagine.
And funny dialogue, but I mean, talk about a.
They don't have
They
don't have a restaurant scene, do they?
I can't remember.
Another part two.
I remember the only thing that I really remember was Erykah Badu was in it, and they sang "Funky Nassau." Other than that, I can't remember.
I remember that I went to Universal Studios Hollywood, the theme park, like around the time that movie came out, and there was like a lot of people. Like there was always Blues Brothers there in the park, and they were like in the front of the parade.
Was it the Blues Brothers with John Goodman, or was it the Blues Brothers as John Belushi? Because every time I go to Universal, they always had. They
I
always
was
had.
too young, and they scared me.
My thing is like, I think if it's impersonators, it almost doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a
I
fat
don't
one
know
and a
who they were
skinny one.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a kid. Well, I used to go to Universal a lot too. Whenever my kids were small, probably around the same timeline you talking about. It was always John Belushi and Dan.
I would
Aykroyd.
think
Yeah.
that's who they were doing, but
I don't.
It was the time when the new movie was coming out, but I don't think they were changing.
Yeah, I don't think so
No,
either.
I don't.
Yeah,
think so.
I don't.
Honestly, I think we had a picture, and they definitely didn't look like the.
Yeah. I don't think they're doing the like somebody would be like in Universal. They're doing the Blues, but they say, "Wait a minute, that don't look like John Belushi. That looks more like John Goodman. What the heck?"
Right? Wow, they really went for him on this one. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not like Beetlejuice, like
Yeah,
it's that easy to make him look.
Yeah,
like
you ever went to a movie like Universal, and you probably never did because you probably weren't maybe not old enough whenever you. But every time we go to Universal, there was these people with a clipboard, and one time I thought they were doing surveys or something, and they used to do this in the mall too, but they used to do this at Universal. And they're saying, "Hey, do you mind how old?" They ask you some questions, how old you are, and they would say, would you want to take about 30 minutes or so and come watch a brand new TV show we're trying out, and we want you, and they would set you up on a screen and you'd watch it. If you think something was good, you'd press one button. If you think something was bad, you'd press another button. If you didn't like something, if you would laugh, you'd press whatever it was, and it was like marketing, they wanted to see what people thought of shows. Focus group. And the one that I got picked for, and this was way before news radio came out. It was news radio. I remember it was news radio, but it wasn't news radio with the people we know now. Like there was no the Kids in the Hall guy. It wasn't him. It wasn't Phil Hartman. It wasn't that. It was like different actors. It was weird, but I didn't know at the time. I just thought it was a TV show,
pilot or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know. Then later on, 3 years later, when news radio came out, I'm like, wait, this ain't the same people. I still remembered that. It was weird, and I think they gave you a free voucher for a souvenir. I don't remember even what they gave you, but it was
my
fun.
parents did a focus group, but it was for granola bars. It wasn't for like
they should do that a lot at the mall. A lot of the mall they would get.
And then I think they gave them like Universal bucks, like it was just like cash you could use in the park.
I think that's what they gave us. I'm almost sure that's what they gave us. Yeah. I said a souvenir, but it was probably like it
was just like a voucher.
Yeah. Wow. Oh. All right, gang. Hopefully Angelo makes his way from San Diego, San Francisco, whatever San he's in. And we'll be back next week. Next week we got Tiny Tim. We're going to talk about the float. Yes. So we're going to have fun with that. No, I'm not. Doughboy, I'm not familiar with that. Netflix preview.
Anyone else part of the Netflix preview club? No, I've never heard of it.
I'm not. I never heard of it either.
Stuff early. Interesting.
They look at my viewing habits and they say we don't need this guy to preview anything. No. What I'm going to do, get him to preview some foreign
stuff that we already know.
Korean.
Been out for a while.
Yeah, Korean movie. Yeah, we don't need to know his.
And Burt Reynolds movies.
I don't watch my Netflix account. I keep clean. I just watch what I like. Okay, I watch Korean movies. I watch foreign movies. If I want to watch some trash, I said that wrong. If I want to watch, if I want to watch some trash like the Blues Brothers, but if I want to watch like a movie like the Blues Brothers, I'll watch it on Carolyn's. I made a profile for Carolyn. I don't watch it because I don't want that junk on my profile. I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to cater to my likings. I don't even watch wrestling on my profile. Watch on Carolyn's. That's how it goes. That's how I do it. Because I want all foreign movies recommended to me. Okay? I don't want no American crapola. I don't want Ozark or some crap like that. I don't want to see that. I don't even watch Breaking Bad or nothing on there because I don't want that. I want foreign movies.
I agree, Allison. Mrs. D is the same.
Well, she don't watch Netflix anyway, so it don't matter. She is a saint. All right.
That's cool, Doughboy. He said he's seen movies and early productions and pilots.
Oh, Doughboy!
He's also been the test audience for a few finished movies.
Wow.
What was that? The Netflix Preview Club. Wow, very interesting.
Wow. I have a feeling Doughboy is more mainstream taste than HD. That's probably why they don't pick me.
Well, he must have good taste that they let him in that club.
He has good taste, unlike HD.
I know, you have very particular taste.
Yeah, but this guy is so particular, he won't like anything. What are you talking about? Unless it's from Korea or Norway or Sweden or something. He ain't going to watch nothing. Forget about that. All right, gang. We are done for tonight. I thank y'all so much for joining us for Movie Club tonight. Gene, thank you for producing our show tonight.
Did my best.
And you did good. And thank you for everybody for watching. And we will see y'all. Yep, Jennifer, everybody have a great week. And we will regroup. And if you want to, be on the lookout. Rapper Barrel. It was a crapper.
Crapper Barrel.
Oh, I'm still thinking about that. Oh. Don't get the imported shrimp from Cracker Barrel. The lady served out baked potato. Like, that was my side, a baked potato. They served the baked potato like 10 minutes before our main course came. Like, what am I supposed to do with this baked potato? If
That's
I eat
wild. Just send that out. That's so crazy.
I know if I eat this baked potato now, I'll be full for my main course. You know, it's a side. Oh, God. Forgot Mrs. D's fries. Fried pickles were so greasy and nasty. None of us could eat it. And Carolyn said, take this off. Look, we can't eat this. Take this off the menu. Take this off the bill, please.
Yeah. And the menu.
And the menu. Take this crappy shrimp. Take this crap. And look, I told you, I had 4 shrimp on that dish. It was a campfire shrimp. And I'm glad I only ate.
I know you didn't even like it.
I have 2 in the table. But 4 shrimp. Come on now. Really? All right. Mrs. Paul fried shrimp. Oh. All right, gang. We will see y'all later. Thank y'all so much. And everybody have a good week. Nate, Tollboy, Steve, Jennifer, Alice, everybody who watches. I don't want to miss John W. David. Everybody who watches, thank y'all so much. Jen Huff, thank y'all so much. Mother Teresa, and we appreciate it. Everybody watching, and all you secret watchers watching also. Thank y'all so much. All right, Gene, why don't you take us home, if you don't mind?
Au revoir.
Au revoir, Pee-wee. Au revoir,
Thank you.
Pee-wee.
Thank you for knowing exactly what I was going for. Good night.